Oh, I think it's the chick in the shower because it looks like he's in the Bates Motel. Is she like tapping on the shower curtain trying to?
This is the casting couch, Dave. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think
I sent it
you
over
missed that.
to him.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Yep.
Brittany, you sit in the couch?
Casting couch.
Yeah, you guys don't remember?
No.
You used to the bed that was in. Let's see. The first year that I was on the podcast, there was that bed behind me, and you
the
guys
casting
called that
futon.
the casting couch.
I thought you
So I
did it in
sent
the
it over to
shitter
Ryan.
the
I
first year.
upgraded.
Yeah, you were Brittany. I thought you were in a bathroom the first
in the
year.
shitter, yeah.
You were sitting reverse cowgirl on
couches in
the
there
reverse
too.
cowgirl on the toilet, and you had your
Yeah.
laptop up on the.
Oh, good
Jesus.
God.
On
the
That's too much.
Just type it away. Flush.
That's right.
Welcome back to the Five Dirty Bikers podcast.
Presented by Memphis Shades, the clear choice for custom windshields and fairings for your motorcycle. And Wild Ass Seats, stay in the saddle longer and in total comfort no matter your butt or budget.
Last episode of 2023.
Man,
Yeah.
is.
It's been a while.
5 seasons, man. It's something.
Is it 5 full seasons or is
No.
it, it's like 4.5?
4 and
4.5.
4 and like a quarter.
4 and
You only-
3/4.
Was your first
But we
season
call
Harry
just
Potter
half?
with it.
We
no,
call
it was 13 episodes, so it's a third.
we call this season 5 though. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
We were in it.
yeah,
We're there.
Fucking crazy.
over
Been doing this
200
shit a long
episodes.
time. Boy, we have fucking talked motorcycles to death.
I don't know.
No? How many episodes?
Dustin
Over
just said
200?
over 200.
It's over
Yeah, we're
200.
200
two-
episodes of motorcycles. That's a fucking lot.
We should hit 250 in 24.
Yeah, we will.
Sometime.
For
That's
sure.
over 100 episodes per wheel.
you done math good.
I did, man. I'll tell you what. I got me an 8th grade education.
You can divide by 2.
I
That's
can
good.
divide by 2, and there's one branch that hangs off our family tree that goes left.
All the rest of them just go straight up.
Straight up.
Good bowl. Oh, Brittany, I found a great drink that you and Jared need to try for the holiday season. You guys like the
Cock
drink?
gobblers.
I'm really nervous.
So
about
it's
this one.
called Reindeer Cum Shots. It is
Reindeer cum shots.
yes, it is one third grenadine, 1/3 Jägermeister, and 1/3 Irish cream.
And it's jerked, not shaken.
Yes. Bottoms up.
Let me jerk you a drink here.
You gotta
You can
wear
shake it a
that.
little bit.
You gotta drink it while you're wearing leather.
Thing is, you got to take 2 shots at once.
And I'll tell you what, that holding a reindeer steel is no joke.
Do you speak from experience or what?
I'm just saying, they'll probably buck you off.
I mean, count the weeks, guys. I think it's been probably like calendar weeks. It might be 5 weeks. Might be 5 weeks since we've all been together for a podcast.
Yeah, it's been a fucking minute,
Yeah.
man. Because we were off, a week or so, then we had one, and then this is wrapped up, and for 3 weeks now? We're going to take
I was
close to 3
gone for
weeks,
5 weeks.
I mean, probably since before Halloween, I would guess that would be the last time all 5 of us were on a podcast together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
5
Really?
weeks over there. You do have a dirty ass Scott. That's a long time.
A long time,
Yeah.
brother.
No, Brittany, I think it was. I think it's been 5 weeks since all 5 of us were together on a podcast.
It was before Halloween.
Yeah. Because we took a week off at Halloween, and then we took a week off at Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? There was some time off in there, and then and then Dave went to the where the world was created. So
Goddamn cradle of civilization.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man. Truer words have never been spoken. That place was that was magic.
Ain't got no Thanksgiving though down there, dude.
I had a Thanksgiving. I treated 2 of my colleagues to their very first Thanksgiving for dinner that night.
I bet
There you
you
go.
some of those red ass monkeys were chasing you around, throwing their poo at you. Too.
Let me tell you something, dude. those baboons, that's some no shit, fucked up shit.
What?
That made 0 sense.
That did not make any sense.
Baboons, man.
They screwed you up.
Yeah, I almost got taken out in the middle of a curve coming around a mountain by a bunch of baboons that jumped out in the road in front of me.
That's something we don't see every day.
The first time, the second time, I was smart, slowed down, and had the camera rolling the second time. Caught him coming
Well, I'll
across
tell
the
you
road.
what. Yeah, that'd be a tough. We lost Percy, fucking baboon guy.
Baboons. I'm telling you, dude, that's some no
Are they-
shit.
are
fucked
they
up shit,
thick?
dude. They're big and they're smart. They warn you to make sure you keep your car doors locked because they know how to open vehicles.
Jesus.
No
And,
shit.
yeah, what do you say? I've got one video where I was coming back from the Cape of Good Hope on like this 2-lane road. Massive tourist bus coming at me, stopped on one side, and all these cars were stopped in front of me. And I looked around and I'm like, man, where's all this shit all over the road from? And then I looked
Baboon
over,
shit.
and then I looked over on my right and I'm like, oh man, that's a fucking baboon coming this way. And looked at my left and there were 2 more coming. And they were all out in the road, and the idiots had stopped to take pictures and shit. I almost went off the road to go around everything, and then I thankfully thought for a minute and went, no, that's not smart, because if the baboons see me coming through the bush on a bike, they might think I'm attacking them, and then I got to fight the fuckers off.
I was gonna say you were on bike, right?
Yeah.
Tell you
And
what,
as
you
I
meet
pointed
up
out
with
in the
baboon
video,
in the
all those
bush.
other motherfuckers were inside of locked cages taking pictures while I'm hanging out.
Dave, if you take just that clip, that the words that you just said, there's nothing that you said that sounded right in my brain.
No,
You
I
just
tell you,
said to me, you just said to me, you have to watch out for the baboons. If a baboon sees me coming through the bush on my bike, those were the words that came out of your mouth.
That's true.
And I after that I stopped. I couldn't process it. It completely shut
there
my
was
brain down.
there was bush and there was a baboon involved.
That's
With a
right.
Big ass, ugly asshole sticking up in the air. That just, yeah.
So let's go over this year we just wrapping up. It was a wild one for sure.
Yeah. Where do we
We had a lot
start?
going
Where do we
on,
start with
man.
it?
Well, I mean, the bike consumed
The
3/4
bike
of the year.
consumed a year and a half, almost 2 years, really.
It did. It took a while.
Yeah.
This year was the finish of everything for the bike, though, right?
Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah.
the wrap up and the giveaway. And
Well, the
yeah, it was
reveal
a lot.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of work.
Well, I mean, for me, one of the milestones was meeting our good friends out in South Dakota at the Iron Horse Inn. I think that was a huge thing that happened for all of us this year, and is going to pay off dividends and stuff next year.
Yeah, it was amazing. They came out to Kentucky for the meetup too. They had a great time. They loved the food. Everywhere we went, they just raved about it, especially Claudia's.
Got to get that chicken. Goddamn, you're in Kentucky. You got to eat fried chicken.
It was really cool to have them come out to the meetup.
Yep. And then
No,
Ron,
we had a busy year.
and I took the podcast on the road.
You did?
Yep.
To Sturgis this year, yeah.
What was that? 3 nights? 4 nights? 4 nights, I think.
Yeah, 4 nights, I
4
think,
nights.
yeah.
I cussed everybody out at the bar because you didn't tell me we were being broadcasted.
Yeah, that was great.
Man, you're welcome. You
Kept it clean for 3 days, and then Tony comes on.
Yeah.
Yep. And
was
you're
your-
welcome.
What was your highlight, Dustin? What was your highlight of the year?
Probably revealing that bike in Kentucky while my family was there.
The reveal was good. That
Yeah.
was. I mean, the whole thing around the bike was good. Really,
Yeah,
after we got it revealed, and the giveaway, it was all good.
it was a big exhale
Yeah.
when we were wrapping stuff up, especially because it was a lot of work for every single one of us, because there were a lot of hurdles, a lot of roadblocks, and the 5 of us putting our brains to everything and making stuff happen. We were able to pull it off.
Let's just say it's not giving away a shirt.
No, way different. There's a lot that
It's
goes
not
into
the
it.
same at all.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
Not the same at all. And there was a lot of learning that we had to go through with that one. But it was good, man. I think it was successful. We raised some good money for the charity. Somebody got a cool ass bike, and we were all able to be part of something really cool, which was
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Ryan got it on our skin forever.
Sure
That
did.
is a cool tattoo. It
My
turned out really good.
tattoo artist actually went over the entire thing again, and it's so much
nice.
brighter and it pops so much more now. Yeah, No, I mean the thing about this tattoo. This is the first one I've had done where I've seen everything be done. The line work, the coloring, everything. Everything else has been
right there.
I'm either like this, the contortionist, or something or another. This is the first one I watched the whole thing come to life, and it was the coolest thing ever.
Was that your arm you put behind your head or your leg? I couldn't tell.
That was my schlong.
Was it your schlong? That's
He
tattooed
just
too.
drapes
Huh?
it over his shoulder.
Oh yeah, I got scales on
So
it,
it
Dave.
doesn't hurt his back.
That's like a boom viper. It's got scales all over it.
Like a
Mr.
baby elephant
Anaconda.
trunk. I didn't think. I mean, I had a pretty epic riding year last year, and in my brain, I had a hard time processing like a year like I had last year, that this year was going to be as good. And I think that this year I think it topped it. I mean, I think that, we did trips that we didn't necessarily plan when my riding group kind of got together and started talking about our rides. And then we made some changes and kind of went our different, a couple of us went our different directions this year, and Bob wasn't able to go on our first camping trip, and Kenny actually only made 2 of the 5 trips this year. But I mean, all of our trips had bad weather, but I got to ride with Dave twice. He was, in Sturgis and at FDBM. Went down and rode with Dustin and some guys from Kentucky, and met Sean, and it was a really going back to ride with Dustin in Illinois was a bit surreal. I'm not going to lie, because there definitely was, memories of where this whole thing started. And while we didn't go to the park, we just drove by there, and Dustin and I, we were all on comms, and Dustin and I was like, this is where it started. And like my whole group and everybody was like, no shit, like this is where everything started. And I was like, it was right there.
Yeah, we rode right by it. Yep.
And so that was a pretty cool thing that happened. And I want to read you guys something that I'm not going to share who sent me this message, but he's going to know when he hears the podcast. But I just was DMing back and forth with somebody who was new to our scene this year, and he said to me, I've never been around so many authentic people before in my life. And he just talked about how that we have really been that we've really created an amazing community of just really solid, authentic people. And I was humbled by that statement, because I'm not trying to be arrogant, but it's a true statement, right? I mean, we have we've built a community of a lot of really good people, and a lot of people talked about new old friends, right? Going to FDBM for their second or third time, and how, it feels like family, and staying up late nights talking and all that kind of stuff, and just, kicking around. It's like Tony said, he goes, I think this one was better than the last one, and every year they get better, right?
They just keep getting better. Yeah.
And I look forward to next year, or this one coming up. I think it's going to be absolutely epic.
Mm-hmm. I hope we get to meet some new listeners and people that want to come hang out, because like we've said before, we have a chance to go a little further west than normal. And there's
a little further west. Fuck.
I can't wait to see this, dude.
We're up there with Doc Holliday. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I can't wait to see Mr. Wu's stomping grounds.
Yeah, shit.
a couple
San
of
Francisco
people,
cocksuckers.
a couple of people have messaged me and said they want in on the pool of whether or not Tony rides.
I got something everybody can ride when I get there.
It's gonna be your chapped ass, Tony.
You're in the baloney pony.
Yeah, I just been telling him, I'm like, hey, I'm not taking bets on that, because because I said I want to believe that Tony's going to actually ride. I said I had a conversation with him, and I said, if not now, Tony, when? I'm like, you're not getting any younger, spring chicken, so
And you know
got to
what?
do it now.
I gave up on peer pressure back in 7th grade.
That's
Yeah,
what she
but
said.
Tony's gonna ride. Tony's gonna ride.
I think he is.
I'll take a fucking plane. Everybody can kiss my dick when I get there.
See?
But, I'm just saying.
Hey,
We're gonna
you're
fucking
gonna-
You
the
never
whole
know
time.
what's going to happen.
You
You're
won't
gonna-
sleep. I'll tell you that.
You're gonna want your bike, Tony. If you get out to South Dakota, you're gonna want your own motorcycle.
I
Let me
know.
tell you that.
Okay,
know,
so I didn't get to share my favorite of this year yet.
We haven't even gotten to you, for fuck's sake.
Well, you moved on to a different topic, so I thought you're gonna forget
shit
about
goes
me.
sideways.
So
No,
It's called tangent.
yeah.
okay, fine.
go.
I'll wait.
Brittany, no.
right, go,
You-
Brittany, go.
We need you to go now before you lose
Squirrel.
your shit.
Squirrel.
No, I'm not gonna lose my shit. I'm just
Nope.
gonna wait for you to
Nope.
ask me now.
Hey, Brittany, what was your highlight of the year?
My highlight of the year was the reveal for the bike also, because that was super cool to see everything come together, and then to be standing and have all those people collected around us to be a part of that whole entire like endeavor and event and everything. And also going to Fuel Cleveland. That was like super
Oh, yeah, you
cool
did.
I need to make it.
experience
Yeah,
that I got to go
I need to make
to.
I need to make the attempt to go. Tony needs to go so we can cuss at a church.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was really cool. It's just I've never been to, I guess, a bike show like that before. So it was a cool event. It was a total dud of a year for me for riding because of my whole eye thing that I did.
Your flap.
But it was a good year other than that.
Year
It
flat.
was a fucking wet year, though, wasn't it? It rained a lot. This
Yeah, I
year.
mean, it wasn't just
Yeah.
the eye. It rained all the fucking time, the
Yeah.
whole summer this year.
Don't talk to me about rain, you fair weather riding bastards.
well,
Someone has to,
fuck
has
you
to
guys.
ride in the fair
Dude.
weather, so
Dude, that shit when Ryan, when you guys took off and headed north the day that everybody went home, when you guys were down here,
Shit you and Jay got caught in?
me and the Jays got
Yeah.
there was so
Got
much
hammered,
rain this
didn't
year.
you?
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
He was in a wet Jay sandwich.
no, I was in the front. I was shitting in
He was the
everybody
top of
else's
the
mouth in the human centipede. Dave's up. We got to give Dave his due time.
Yeah, what was your highlight
let's say,
of the
Dave.
season, Dave?
But not
seems like the
not,
reveal is high on the list.
notwithstanding
That's a cool thing.
what I just experienced, because I don't I think that would probably it's probably going to be my high point of the decade. I think the solo trip out west to meet up with Ryan and do the broadcast. I mean, that was a good 10, 11 days on the road.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were gone 2 weeks, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you
And,
went the roundabout way.
Meeting Greg and Andy and Frank and that whole bonding, out there. And I think, kind of what you were talking about, that the person reached out to you, Ryan. I mean, I think that, when we got there, it was, again, one of those points of just being with real people, that was, it was really cool.
What
Lots of
about
new
you,
friends.
Tony? What about
Mine
you,
was
Tony?
FDBM, hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
good.
It was a great time, and just like everybody said, it's almost like we've done it for so many years that when the people show up, it's like a big family reunion. Exactly, you know what I mean? It was just a really good time. The weather was good. We were able to finally get the ride to Castle and Key done. It was 3 years in the making.
Yeah.
We were able to give the bike away. I mean, it was just everything. It was just a great time. It was a great 3 days.
It was
The
a
only
good, that was a
thing that
good
would have
ride.
made it better is if the dick would have still been on the road.
I know there was no dick in the road.
We were
But we
dickless.
did
And boy,
get
I
new
did
dicks
take
for
us
the
on the
road.
fucking back roads too. out
Oh
there.
man, there was literally nothing better than turning the corner, and Tony was like, "You guys wanted the South? Here you go." We
Yeah,
turned
here
the
you
corner.
Confederate
and
flag.
big fucking Confederate flag. Big jacked up truck. Some dude out there itching his own balls. I mean, it was
Fucking chickens running in the front yard.
yeah, it was just right out of the every bias you have of the South was
Yeah.
right on that corner.
Yes, it was.
Those free roaming chickens. That's what they serve at Claudia's, isn't
man.
Hey, man. Yeah, those are free range chickens right there.
Free range chickens.
Free
All you
range.
need, you just got to go catch them.
I just always, always think about every time we get that many people together, how many more hotel lobbies I'm not going to be welcome back to.
The La Quinta there's no longer, we're not welcome there anymore.
I mean, I figure it's that place and the Z Loft in Missouri. Both of those places we've left a permanent mark on.
They love us there.
That's because you were outside. Every resident at the La Quinta heard Ryan at 2:00 in the morning.
4 o'clock in the morning, dude.
4 o'clock in the morning.
That's right.
So I'm going back to the Z Loft sometime next year.
Yeah.
Go see Bubba Ray Ray again.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, Dustin loves
we gotta-
staying in Uranus.
You have no idea.
He loves. He just snuggles right up in Uranus.
Dude, they got Christmas fudge right now. It's got sprinkles on it.
Got glitter.
I don't even want to know.
Peppermint stick fudge.
Peppermint stick. It's like rainbow. It's like, what is it? Reindeer poop.
How'd you get that fudge on your peppermint stick?
Got
Got it in Uranus.
Dustin's going to have a fucking stroke, man.
He's
Jesus.
not gonna make it to next season.
Call ambulance.
Call an ambulance. I'll have a stroke.
I heard Jackie in the next room go, Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Well, I know our friends in the Discord. We let them know that this was the fun.
Dude, you just can't get that
shit,
peppermint
what?
stick out of your head, can you?
He can't.
I know
This
we put
paper this tastes like shit.
God damn it! I put the hook in first, motherfucker.
Peppermint stick tastes like shit.
you got a snag.
You got the scraper going. God damn it!
Jesus Christ. Boy, we're a healthy bunch.
Ho ho ho!
Choke deep on that pube.
You sure did.
All right. Anyway,
You were saying, Dustin?
we put it. We put it out on Discord. This was our last show of the year, so we wanted to make sure that if anybody had questions or wanted to say something about their favorite moment of the show or meetup event or something somebody came to let us know, get their word in so we can make sure that we get their word in on the show. And I know we had some questions previously we didn't get to because we had guests and we had people missing here and there, but let's get to those because that could consume a good amount of time.
Yeah.
All right. Let's knock this out. The last Q&A of the season.
I'm proud of you, Dustin. You got that whole stuff out without choking.
He did. And Dustin's had a rough night.
Yes.
Nothing like a little fudge in your Christmas stocking.
All right, I guess I can read the first one.
Where we starting,
Yes.
Britt?
Moto Mortician. He says,
Moto
I mean, who didn't laugh at the Jared in the bathroom moment? And FPM 23 was a great time with you and old friends from around the country.
That Jared
part
in the
is-
bathroom moment,
was
that might
the
go down in
fucking
highlight. I
Yeah.
missed it live, but damn, that was funny
It was
on the
funny.
podcast.
So it was like 16 engines all tied into one another. They had to be geared because different ones could handle different RPMs. They had to all be geared differently, up and down, to get all the engines to work in unison. And it's got 16.
I don't even want to know,
Close
man.
the bathroom door, Brittany.
I'm not even going to ask.
We weren't recording anymore.
I'm asking all the questions.
Oh wow.
We haven't
That
talked
just
about
happened.
Jared on this show for a while either.
Yeah, you guys haven't had many jokes about him lately.
Well, Adam, if you haven't been officially welcomed to the 5 Dirty Bikers podcast, you have now.
My God.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Did he have one of those peppermint things?
Probably.
I don't know, but he needed a fucking needed a putty knife to scrape his ass off the wall afterwards. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that was funny. Adam Sandoval tried to keep his shit together. He could.
That was hilarious.
That
man.
was really funny.
The look on Adam's face was fucking priceless.
It was. It was great.
Yeah.
I'll read. Let's see. The Shermanator has a fun comment as well. He says, almost killing a bottle of Jack with John Doe and his wife in the lobby of the hotel at FDBM while eating chicken strips because we couldn't even get our drinks at the restaurant. Also, the Jep the Creed Barrel warehouse tour with John Doe, his wife, and Hatter.
Yeah, see,
That was
FDBM
another
was a
favorite
hit, man.
moment.
Yeah, they toured all over the place.
Yeah,
That
they
crew did.
Jay
made
doesn't fuck around. Jay Sherman
some
doesn't
power
fuck around
moves.
when he goes someplace, dude.
No, he makes sure
Yeah,
he makes
he
sure
makes-
he gets every
He does it
gets every
all,
moment
man.
out of the trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
He does.
What's next?
Another
skipped,
memorable.
You skipped one there.
I was just reading
JM
the memorable ones first.
Oh, I see. Okay, go ahead.
So another memorable one was from John Doe. He says one of the most memorable shows was Tony talking about taking the dog to the vet.
It's like
It's
the
all
day
the
I
love
had to
tackle.
take. Figure that I had to take Doug to the fucking vet today to get his shots, right?
Yeah.
And he's not fixed. He's got nuts. So he's like, and the vet looked at me and goes, she's a lady. And she's like, I'm going to need you to start checking his testicles every month and the base of his penis. And I was like, I'm not doing that. And she goes, well,
Cut him
you have
off.
to. I said, look, the dog follows me around enough. So, she didn't find the humor in that.
And then his favorite time was with everyone at FDBM. It's great when you can meet up and ride with people you hate the least.
That's fair.
I share those sentiments, John Doe.
He also says, fuck Rurock.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I still
You
say
wanna read
fuck
one of
'em,
the questions,
but their helmet's
Dave?
pretty nice now.
Hey, Rurock went on a tear, dude. I mean, we sold probably 5 or 6 of those motherfuckers.
Well,
Over Black Friday.
What's that?
Over Black Friday. I know I got.
Yeah.
You guys were
I got
buying
a
them
couple
up,
of
man.
texts from people asking
Bob,
about it.
Bob bought one. Sean bought one. Yeah, I know a few people got out there and got their Rurocks. So people got the Rurock groove on this year.
well, I got ass fucked the first time. The second one's pretty good.
You guys want to read some of the questions?
No.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, I'll keep going.
You got the best eyes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they've been corrected.
Yeah,
Your eyes have been corrected. We're still working with fucked up shit over
You
here.
got
Contacts and
20/20 flaps.
lenses and
You're not
glasses.
flapping anymore.
I have far-sighted vision now. It's really weird. Have I told you guys? It's super weird going from your whole life, everything you remember is all nearsighted. So you like hold things like this close to your face. And then now I understand why old people like hold their phones way out in front of them because
Watch it, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm
I do.
serious. I had no idea what it was like to be farsighted because I've never been farsighted.
It's not.
She just realized what she realized is that Jared's been lying to her. She was like, "It is not big, dude.
Yeah.
It's not."